Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, fish, horses around the world. Hello and welcome to New Ciderland. A frozen tundra, pockmarked by tiny cities, each one barely eking out an existence, on the knife's edge of frostbite. Along these frozen wastes, a Wiccan man in tattered furs trudges steadily onward as a blizzard flurries wildly in the wastes. They move at a steady pace, one large gloved hand on the reins of a pastel-horned beast. He calls out to a nearby mass of fur and armor on horseback in a low, raspy voice. 2 clicks, Captain. Whisper, the Witchman, keeps the storm away from the Enclave as they march towards the Arbiter's sarcophagus. Captain, please describe yourself in vivo with no time to prepare.
Okay.
What do you want to look like today?
So the captain, some of you already know, is a delightfully average individual in both height and weight. The optimal center of gravity. He is often immovable by those who challenge him to combat, thus getting him to the rank of captain. No one knows his actual name. They know him as captain, and that's all that is needed. He takes his rank. Word, can't think of it. He's very prideful of it. Yeah, seriously. Thank you. Yeah, he's got a lot of armor on there and a lot of facial hair. You can pretty much only see beard and sideburns. Otherwise is mostly obscured, and there's some average eyes in there.
They're of average size and spacing.
Yeah.
Anything that can be average is average,
Yes.
except for the beard.
Yes. He
Yeah.
put all of his perk points into beard.
His beard is average color, but above average.
He's got like the Kraken beard growing out. He competes. He has the cage.
It's
no.
It's kind of like a schnauzer in that like the beard protects his face.
Yes.
Just another element.
Yes.
Very good. An added bit for the folks at home. Much like our captain today, no one will be going by their true given names. It is a protective measure for everyone in the Tal Kuri Enclave.
Are you Mr. Pink?
I'd like to be if it's on the table.
We just watched Reservoir Dogs.
Ah.
I just watched Clues. It also works.
True.
Yes. Professor Mauve, you've made it.
Hey, here
Yeah.
I am.
So yes, everyone will refer to you today as the captain. No one else in the Enclave will even know what your name would be,
That's the way I like it.
because that gives you power over them. But yes, what would be our captain's response to Whisper the Witchman telling you 2 clicks, Captain?
Do I know what is 2 clicks?
2 clicks to the sarcophagus.
Okay. Would I know that we're coming up on hostile creatures, or this is like we're going to go see a place that is just...
You are going to a place.
Okay.
This is your call. You're leading this expedition.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if it's like, all right, everyone hunker down and be quiet, or if it's like, awesome, dude. We're almost there, dog.
That's good information, pal.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your response?
My gut response...
Getting a feel for your chain of command.
Okay, for the... Where are we headed? What's
To
it called?
the Arbiter's sarcophagus.
The Arbiter's sarcophagus.
Yes.
Uh,
Leaving it a bit of a mystery for the sake of letting you squirm.
yeah. So I'm going to turn to the rest of the crew. How many people is that?
Roughly 40 right now.
Okay,
You've got
that's-
about 40 rank and file.
That's a fair amount.
Yes.
I am underqualified for this position, but
Tell no one that.
yeah. I didn't say that out loud. Turn to the 40 people. All right, team. We are nearing the Arbiter's sarcophagus. Remember, Keep your eyes up and your feet light. We'll be there in 2 clicks.
Very good.
That's my captain.
Yeah, Captain, yeah! All right, now that I've let you squirm for a while, I'll tell you what you're doing here. As you lead the Tal Kuri Enclave, you and your troops are currently marching through the frigid wastes with several Valkyries kind of coated around you. Something of a stealthier mission. But they also help to keep the blizzards away. As you ride your frankly out-of-season Clydesdale through this frigid north, you are marching south towards the Arbiter sarcophagus for the 2 of you, because those will just be words that mean nothing. There's a 30-mile-across crystal dome of opaque diamond-like stone that currently encompasses a vast portion of a mountain range. It appeared one day, a few hundred years ago, and has just been there ever since. It refracts the light very harshly when in the few brief months where the sun is out. Haven't seen those days in a long time up here, though. In New Ciderland, it is almost always winter. However, the Arbiter's sarcophagus is the object of our search today. Search is a poor term, perhaps, because you know exactly where it is. Everybody does. Every prior attempt has failed to see inside, to even chip the surface, to dig beneath, to blast through it, to cut, carve, and climb over it.
Is it the name of the dome?
Mhm.
Okay.
It is the name of the dome. It is so named because the Grand Arbiter of the Church of the Third Sun has not been seen since the dome appeared, and he was sent to investigate a falling star. So the world has sort of assumed he was just sealed within.
They were related.
Mm-hmm. But your goal today, Captain, you've been hired out by someone referring to themselves as Nighthawk.
Okay.
They have hired your Tal Kuri soldiers to deliver a weapon to the sarcophagus. Something that this person is incredibly confident will be successful in cracking the sky. And as you and your soldiers trudge ever onwards, Watchdog, a wiry little sprite of a woman, glides lightly atop the snow a few hundred yards ahead of the Enclave. She conveys a series of quick, high-pitched whistles and clicks back to Whisper, your witchman, who responds in kind. Watchdog is a new recruit, but her senses are second to none. However, only Whisper has managed to learn a reliable way to communicate with her. Your lieutenant, Bishop, has been with the Enclave nearly 40 years, second only to you among the senior officers. Surprise. You and your lieutenant are quite seasoned. He is your tactician and field commander, and he reads the rights for anyone who falls in combat. Riding beside him is Splint, the Enclave's physician. Splint is an old soul who has patched up as many soldiers as he has buried in his 30 years with the Enclave.
It's 50%. It's pretty good.
He has the added duty of maintaining the company's history, alongside his junior officer, Rat Trap. But Splint, what do you look like? Who are you? Wow. Tell us.
Splint is a just shy of 6 foot guy.
Slightly above average.
Kind of thin. Yeah, just slightly above average. He's kind of thin. Can't really tell. He looks kind of thin, but he's actually kind of built underneath all of his clothes. But he's thin. Tight stubble, but you can see it in his eyes. He's definitely seen many years.
Mm-hmm.
And he wears a backwards baseball cap. Real beat up baseball cap.
Yeah.
And he's got a bit of a southern accent.
I can't wait. Wowzers.
Powerful decisions.
Yes.
Powerful decisions.
These are the things we say and then go, oh no. Hey, where's your accent? Oh man.
Forgot.
Oh no.
He's fluent in Portuguese. Why did I
It's his
say
first
that?
and only
Why did I
language,
say
actually.
that?
Yeah.
And now me, Israel, will speak in nothing but Mandarin for the rest of this session.
You just talk. You're feverishly typing into Google Translate. Help! Can you hear that? Oh man! All right. Well, riding alongside Splint, last but not least, Ghost.
Yeah. I don't know if Ghost would be riding by as much as Spook probably would be. Spook is my lieutenant. Ghost, I think, is kind of like a rumor and sort of like a creepy tale in the Tal Kuri Enclave. She is a very frail old woman that sort of floats around and like delivers resources and like helps like navigate and move people around the battlefield. But most of the time she just sort of appears like a specter and is just sort of like covered in probably like a huge like military trench coat, but is like covered in like foliage and stuff. Is just really sort of wilderness old lady. Yeah, and she just will just randomly sort of show up to drop off packages.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a phantom Amazon.
Yes.
There's your rations.
Yeah, that's Ghost.
Okay. Very good. Well, these are the Jackals, the senior officers of the Tal Kuri. These are the Jackals who will bring about the greatest shift in fate since perhaps Grand Arbiter Damarung disappeared. Watchdogs, yips, and hollers mark the course of the afternoon's travel, and Whisper's command of the weather keeps the troops moving. But it is the final being traveling with the Tal Kuri that marks a turning point for the Free Company. The Nighthawk trudges right alongside the rank-and-file soldiers, a mysterious creature that walks with a heavy limp but travels at speed with the soldiers. It bears a feminine silhouette, though no features are visible beneath the dark fur and hoods. Hide gloves adjust the fur of their cloak as they beckon with a clawed hand towards the sarcophagus. There, Tal Kuri, beyond the pale blue veil. We set up at the base of the staff, Captain, no further into the scarred lands. The Nighthawk's voice is a sliding array of cadence, rolling from a melodious and lilting tone like that of a singer to a thick, gruff voice deeper than the captain's. The slender, gloved hand arcs towards the sarcophagus, the enormous blue crystal dome, sheltering some 30 miles of land nestled within Sojourn's staff. That impermeable veil is where the Tal Kuri would make their mark. As the rank and file set up a line of tents, and your junior officers assemble a war tent for Nighthawk, the senior officers are left in charge of monitoring the area for disturbance. Your orders, Captain.
We're there. We're at the base.
You're stopping where you are.
Okay. So it sounds like we're just setting up base camp then for now and traveling again in a bit. So my orders would just be for everyone to do what they do for camp, do their roles, and get ready for the final stretch.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Not qualified.
That's why I was like, do you want to know their title in the group, or do you want to just go for it?
I like the idea that the captain is so aggressively average that both Joel and Captain feel inadequate for the job.
He's like, it really should be somebody more specialized. But
Everyone just keeps
I'm
following
just
him.
an average military man.
that's why they like you. He doesn't have an ego about him. This guy, he knows exactly what he's doing.
If is Captain sort of like sort of setting up camp or like pointing people where to go, can I sort of make my way over to Captain?
Oh, please do.
And it's like is it like blizzardy? Like,
It is blizzardy if you go more than about 100 feet in any direction from any of the Valkyries. So
Okay.
there's sort of a pack of them that's been assembled to help get you through this tundra, as they just naturally keep blizzards away.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys are currently in the midst of like a safe zone from the storm. The rest of your troops are hoofing it in like the full blizzard.
Oh, okay.
The rank and file are suffering through this, but you guys get preferential treatment.
Yeah, fuck all those other guys.
Yeah.
I would like to, if I can interject some, I can do a roll or something, but hopefully, like, you look off into like the sort of blizzardy wind and see something that looks like either a tree or a person.
Okay.
And think that is a ghost, and then in your opposite ear, you just hear, "Captain,
Good God.
I have your beard oil. I have mittens too."
Thank you, and he'll grab it quickly. Please don't tell anyone that I require these items.
Our little secret. Just fade away. Just
disappear.
Oh boy.
Love that. As I turn around and there's a different shrubbery or tree that is not the witch,
Yeah.
I'll go up and I'll put my hand on the back of it. Just say, I think we're almost there. I don't know if this will work, and then he'll like feel the tree. Oh, it's
Yeah.
just a tree. Never mind. Okay.
You tap it on the back and like a little juniper sapling just goes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Somewhere else, just. Yeah.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
If this oil wasn't so helpful with my luscious beard, I would be a little more perturbed.
Oh my. Oh my. Well, Splint, if there's anything you'd like to be doing, entirely your call.
I guess I'll just set up my little camp area. Area already started. It's good.
My area.
And then after that, I'll go walk around and kind of just survey what's going on, see if anybody needs anything on my way over to the captain.
Yeah. You are the sole physician for the Tal Kuri.
Okay.
Everyone else has mild medicinal skills. But if anybody needs a bone set, anything amputated, a surgery done, it's you.
Okay.
So the captain is,
Get your Blue Jays ready.
yeah.
Pick out all the poison blood.
Thank goodness.
The captain is generally a bit more protective of where you go
Right.
than anyone else, but you are still an independent sergeant.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go check in with him then. Walk up. Hey, so why are we out here again?
I don't think we know that. I'm asking Drew real quick. It sounds
You-
like we were just hired to come here and deliver a
so
weapon.
you know,
Okay.
you have been let in on everything.
Okay.
I'll leave it up to you if you want to tell them. I'll tell you right now. If you want to tell your senior officers, it's up to you.
How world changing is it if it were to?
If it works,
Yeah.
your names will never be forgotten.
Okay, that sounds like a good thing for them to know. Then, if it was like, hey, if this goes wrong, all of time will end, then I probably wouldn't, just for morale
Yes.
purposes. But if it's like a
In the same way that everyone working at the Manhattan Project thought this might ignite the atmosphere, that's kind of what you're doing. You've been tasked with bringing a weapon to bear against the Arbiter's sarcophagus in an attempt to crack it
yeah,
and break in. Nobody knows what's inside. People have tried millions of things at this point. In the last few hundred years, they've tried dynamite, gunpowder, digging under it, drilling into it, hitting it with all manner of magics, and nothing has come close. Everything scrapes off, tools just shatter. It's effectively like diamond vibranium. You hit it, and it just reflects all of the energy that you're putting into it. But if this works, it would be big.
Yeah.
But you've been tasked with assembling the earthquake cannon.
Okay. So then cut all that for the people. Now I can say
There
it
you go.
sounds smart.
Now you can say it and sound really cool.
Well, Splint, we're here to break into that dome. It's been here for too long. There's land in there. There could be people that are trapped in there. We're here to break through it.
Yeah, I get it, man, but like, it's been here hundreds of years. Like,
Hundreds of years.
why is it gonna work now? We've like,
Well, we have that weapon we've been bringing. I don't know if you've noticed.
yeah, what is that?
They call it the earthquake cannon.
All right.
I've never heard of anything with such power. If anything can do it on what mankind has dreamt up until now, oh my God. Excuse me.
All right.
The captain.
Sound a little congested.
The blizzard
you
is
give me take a
gonna
look.
put a captain.
Some of those Valkyries must have moved and brought the winter storms
Hey,
in.
your
I put a
allergies
little
are
bit
bad
of peppermint
normally.
oil in your beard oil.
Yeah, you allergic to that oil you've been applying?
Be like, well, the lieutenant got a field promotion.
Do you have an inhaler, Split?
Yeah.
Thank you. If there
I
was
can
a
breathe
weapon,
again.
if there's a weapon that mankind has created in the last century that could get through, it would be this. And if it doesn't work, we're being paid a lot of money.
There's always that. All right. Well, if you don't need me, I'm gonna go see if anybody froze on the way here.
Yeah, I think some of the troops may have frostbite, but I've got your tent right in the middle of the eye of the storm here.
All
You
right.
keep warm.
Right.
Keep
Beautiful.
the people in need warm.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Thank you for your services.
Yeah, got it. You got it. All right.
You're pretty tall.
Oh. Am I?
You're like 5'10". You're like, wow,
Am
you
I?
are, you are towering.
I'm not that much taller than you.
Well, you're taller than average.
Yeah. You're not wrong about that.
Can I just be floating behind Splint?
Yeah.
Just like, ooh, pretty tall, pretty tall.
Most things are taller than you.
Not if I'm floating like this. Also, I made you little earmuffs.
Oh.
And I just put little earmuffs over.
Thank you
acquiring
so much. That's exactly what I needed.
I thought so.
See, she's shorter than me, but you're taller than me. It's about 50-50.
You're really stuck on this height thing.
Oh, just that I do. Ghost does have an ability where I can fly for a short period. So, so I'm like,
Heck yeah.
I am like maybe 5'2", but I'm floating the rest of the time.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, pay it no mind. Never mind.
Right. Right. Okay.
Forget I said anything.
About all of it. Sure. Just normal behavior from you.
Every day. For 30 years. Kind of tall.
Why do we always do this?
How much do you weigh? Just every sentence.
Just every time.
He took small talk really seriously.
Like, any little thing,
Yeah.
I have to go have that conversation before I can get to what we actually need to get to.
He's like, I gotta go check on all the troops. Yeah, but just have you ever considered how tall you are?
No, not really.
Has it ever come up?
Not once in my life. Never thought about it.
Oh man.
But yeah, after that, I'll go to the edge of where these Valkyrie are keeping everybody nice and warm up here in the front
Yeah.
and go scan the back.
Yeah, as you stare out into a line of tents. There's about, when I say there's about 40 people with you, there's about 40 people with you in the safety of this blizzard.
Beautiful.
You guys are traveling, the Tal Kuri number in about the 15 to 1800
Oh,
of
shit.
soldiers.
Full-on army.
It's a lot
Yeah.
of temperatures to check.
Yeah, and you are the physician.
I'm the one guy?
You are the physician.
For close to 2,000 people?
Yes.
Really?
The guy comes up, my stomach
Guys.
hurts. That's too bad.
I really can't help you.
That is,
I don't have time.
uh,
Tummy ache? Get the fuck outta
if you should so choose, Splint's effectively thing that keeps him going is you help the ones that will get better, and the ones that you know won't,
It is what it is.
you just make them comfortable and lie. That's pretty much all you can do.
All right.
But as you're making your rounds, you see these thousands of bright young souls just completely frozen over. They're all wearing furs and like thick hide. You can barely see like little slits for their eyes. You guys have been riding on,
It is.
effectively on caribou, like very warm, just marching through. These guys have been trudging along, but way off in that darkness, finally catching up and pulling into the sort of sphere of safety is the earthquake cannon. It is a series of large horse-drawn carts that is pulling up and beginning to sort of dismount and assemble as the lieutenant bishop is ordering some of the rank and file around. They seem exhausted, but they still follow their orders. So they begin to disassemble and unpack a roughly 30-meter-long ballista, which, for the Americans out there, we're talking just shy of about 100 feet. Just shy. The ballista bolt is being carried on 4 consecutive carts and spans most of the length of that ballista.
Just a howitzer of a ballista.
Yeah.
thing.
It is made of solid metal, and the front of it appears to be a glistening, almost diamond-like tip.
Same color as the dome?
Roughly, yeah.
All right.
How's your confidence now?
That's better, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of the troops, as they're watching this thing unfold, their jaws just drop. These are all small-town militia that joined up because the money was good, and now they're watching a 90-foot-long ballista be assembled. But the Nighthawk will just sort of appear beside you, Splint, and put a long, sort of clawed hand on your shoulder. Hello, physician.
Hi. And I'll kind of like move my arm out from his grasp.
Little unhook.
Personal space.
Isn't it magnificent?
It's certainly something.
Make sure you record it for the company's history.
No forgetting that.
It is going to be magnificent when we are inside.
Is it though? We don't even know what's in there.
Isn't that part of the fun?
Could be. Could be something hellacious in there though. Yeah.
Yes, part of the fun. Try to get some sleep, all of you. It will be a long day tomorrow. Things will be drawn to the cannon, but they will never reach it. We have paid for that service. Yes, Captain?
Sure thing, boss.
Excellent. Rest up. But keep a weary eye. There are things in the storm.
Sure thing.
Got it.
And they will kind of spin on a heel and walk off towards the large war tent. As they walk past your lieutenant, he salutes properly, but as soon as the Nighthawk is out of visual sight, he just shudders and walks over to join the rest of you.
Hey,
That
Ghost.
kind of creepy.
Oh, geez, there you are. Okay.
You're telling me.
I was
Gives
about
me
to
the
ask you.
heebie-jeebies.
I was about to ask you for a vibe check, but that about sums it up.
Oh yeah, pretty bad, not good from that guy.
Yeah, why did we decide to follow him?
And the captain will just lightly slap the giant coin purse. at his
There's,
waist.
I'll do you one
always
better. On one of those carts is a war chest, just full of coin. All of it painted a bright, swirling green.
I mean, you show me a job that pays half this well, and I'll happily do that instead.
Yeah, that's not something we're gonna find, I guess.
This could be our last job before retirement.
I mean, could be our last job, period.
Oh no!
We're all gonna die.
Time to never roll above a 2. Captain, no!
We're now playing Saving Private Ryan.
Just
Yeah. to be honest, I meant what I said. This is the most formidable weapon I've ever even conceived of in my average brain. But even if it does work, I'm having a hard time imagining what evil could come of it, I guess. We could reclaim lands that were once our ancestors.
Yeah, if that's all that's in there. But
I think that the Arbiter's still alive in there.
you think that?
Who knows? I'm dead, so
So you don't really care either way, huh?
No, I'm really good with this whole thing. That thing may kill us all, but I'm already dead, so
Doesn't really matter to you, of course not.
No.
Oh boy.
I really just get paid in flowers and I give people mittens. That's my
Well, you're good at that.
Yeah,
That's
thank
for
you.
sure.
All the soldiers have mittens.
Um,
Killing
I knitted 3,600 mittens today.
and now I'm working on a sweater for each one of us.
It's a sweater.
apologies if this is a rude question, Ghost, but if you are not alive, do you need to sleep?
Haven't slept in 30 years.
Okay. Well, on the bright side, we've got someone to watch this evening.
Who's that? Me?
No.
Oh yeah, not sleeper. Right. Sorry.
I do rest my eyes from time to time, but never asleep. Never asleep.
Just
Never asleep. Never.
5 minutes.
Okay, nighty night now.
see you in the morning.
Oh, that's
I
what
need to
sleep
have
is.
one
Yeah.
of those times where I rest my eyes.
You know those things where you have a headache with pictures and you can't really move for a while? What?
I do go completely unconscious for about 8 hours, and then I open my eyes again. but
I
I
have
do
this
not
medical
Feeling very
condition.
refreshed.
I just pass out for 8 to 10 hours every single day.
Sleep.
All right. Well, senior officers, specifically captain, but senior officers in general, it's up to you if you would assign any of your juniors to keep watch for you or if you're just going to trust the rank and file to look after you.
On this night, personally, I will trust the rank and file and Ghost. Tomorrow's the biggest day, and I want my troop to be as well rested as possible.
Yes. Very good. All right. Well, as you all settle in for a still frankly very cold tundra night, at least you're spared from a majority of the storm, which the same cannot be said for your rank and file soldiers, but it's part of the job. Ghost.
Yeah.
Are you on first watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was actually going to say,
Yeah.
I would really like to try and, me and Spook go around the camp and
Mhm.
try and find, like, any, like, footpaths, because they're saying creepy things are out in the blizzard, to
Mhm.
try and find, like, sort of the most direct routes anything that's out there could make to us, and then sort of move people around in accordance to that.
Okay. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Let's do a thing about it. Let's do a thing about it. Let's do, perhaps, I will say, you could do awareness. You could do intuition. You could do tracking. Or you could do navigation. You get any of the four.
I'll go with navigation.
Very good.
Okay.
Do you have mastery in that?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
So you'll get your extra D6.
I was waiting for you to say one that I did. I was like, oh no.
I just go down the list until you're like, I'll do that one. Yeah. You could do endurance, I guess. I don't know.
Anything else?
Tia's done that to me twice.
Please, anything.
Can it be this? Yeah, I guess. Yes, mastery. Like, wait a minute.
So I would do navigation. So I'll do a D20. I'll add a D6
And
then
your bonus.
and my exploration bonus.
Mhm.
Okay, got it. Okay. Horrible.
It's okay.
also.
Oh no!
Okay, so that is a total of an 8.
Total of an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there any help actions here
So-
that like Spook can?
So Spook can also roll.
Okay.
Now your junior officers do not have mastery. They are basically like commoners until such a time as you die, in which case they will be filled with the vigor required to avenge you
Yes.
by becoming junior of whatever you are.
Yeah.
So yes, they can also make that roll, but they just won't have the mastery in it.
Okay.
But they can also attempt a roll.
Let's say just a flat D20 roll then, right?
They'll get your bonus.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Nat 20, baby.
Spook! Spook. Okay.
I'm so proud of you, Spook.
As you're floating around, Spook's kind of observing the general area outside this little dome of safety. And admittedly, it is a thick blizzard out there. So, Ghost, you are like, we're entirely clear.
I'm too busy like knitting like our sweaters.
You're doing great, dear. But Spook, picking up on their training, kind of like looks down into the snow and just barely notices, imperceptibly, at like 4 or 5 points out in the snow, there are parts where the snow is stopping as it's kind of flying sideways, and it just smacks and it's creating like the outer silhouette of something out there. You don't see any features, but it is as though a pane of glass has been left out in the snow, and it is being snowed into.
Okay. I assume Spook comes and tells Ghost that, and I'll bring it to Captain and Splint.
Something really freaking creepy is out there. It's like what he said. It's like a glass.
Didn't you hear God?
Listen closely. God will tell you.
He has sent me a portent.
Something's out there.
We'll grab one of the lieutenants to investigate.
Are you talking to me?
No,
Oh.
to Ghost.
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
Here I go.
Bishop is like already just sitting up. He was just sitting down for the night, and he's like, all right. Starts suiting his armor back on, slings a bow across his back, and a sword. Lead the way.
Beanie.
Thank you.
Bishop's beanie.
Yeah, I'll show whoever I can sort of muster over there and try and be stealthy and try and figure out what the heck is making that thing.
Yeah. Whisper and Watchdog will kind of sit up as the lot of you head out of your little tented area. Watchdog seems very curious and excited about what's going on, and Whisper feels protective, so they both come along with you.
I feel like Whisper and Watchdog and Ghost and Spook are like the kids underneath the stairs in high school, just like like little creepy goth kids.
I went to Hot Topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got vampire teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Watchdog will travel out with you. Spook, where you noticed last time, you still see, but they're a little bit closer to the edge of this blizzard.
Oh, no.
These little silhouettes. There's no sign on the snow of anything. No tracks of any kind. It is just this almost imperceptible silhouette of like half of something where snow is catching and very quickly falls away. But there's like a delay in where the snow should be falling. You're still able to see it.
It's a glitch.
Yeah. It's Vanilla Vivan Schweetz.
I don't think I really have any skill to help in regards of finding out what
So
the heck.
there
this
it
thing
is.
I'm like,
I'm gonna go.
okay, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna see if Watchdog and Whisper can help out.
Yeah.
They seem probably better at that.
Whisper is well suited to the terrain. Whisper is an ice mage. So Whisper's quite comfortable and confident here. Watchdog is curious enough to start to step out into the blizzard before a sort of large, meated hand will catch her and pull her back, keeping her within. We must not go out there. They will not enter the area of calm. They will lose the element of surprise if they do. They are stealth hunter.
Who is this?
This is Whisper.
Okay.
So named for his soft, low voice that he uses at all times, but it always seems to carry through whatever storm he's in.
Well, in that case,
Just like in the comm area, just making faces into the
Out at whatever
blizzard.
those things are.
You can get us, dorks.
And as you continue to stare out there, Watchdog makes another series of high-pitched, like almost shrill bark sounds as two of those silhouetted figures kind of just fall away. And you see off in the distance another pack of Valkyries is kind of like trudging along through the moonlight, and one of them just drops
dead?
very suddenly. They're all walking very nicely, and then suddenly it's down. And the rest of the pack doesn't even seem to notice. They just keep trudging along, marching through the snow.
Nope.
Just a common occurrence.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm not the super combat-oriented character, so I'm going to Splinting Captain.
Yeah.
They're dying out there.
Who's dying out there?
The Valkyrie.
Oh. Oh. Is that something we should deal with?
I mean, if they take them out, we are having
it-
to brave the elements.
Is it ours, though?
Yeah.
The deer that are with us?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just another pack of deer?
No, we have.
It's the deer that are with you.
It's
Yeah.
our deer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I care.
Yeah, no, now that's fine.
We
If
care
it's just
a
like
lot.
wild deer, whatever. You know, it's just life. But if it's our deer, okay, yeah. What are we doing? What even is it?
I don't know. I guess show it to us.
Whisper said there was a stealth hunter, and then I made faces at it, which now I realize may have been a bad idea.
Yeah, provoke the stealth hunter.
Can I do a history check to see if I would know what these things are by reference?
Sure.
Knowing the mission, this would have probably been on the dossier.
Yeah.
12.
12. If it was on the dossier,
I skipped that chapter.
you skipped that chapter. No, it's a common enough occurrence up north, especially in blizzards. That is the prime hunting time for frostlings.
Okay. Would I know, like, is it solitary? Are there, like, maybe 20 of them? Do they hunt in
They're-
a pack?
They will usually hunt in a pack no larger than 6, less to share the meat with.
Yeah.
But it's not unheard of to see 1, maybe 2.
Well, we greatly outnumber them.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, about
see if we can scare them off. I guess.
600 to 1.
Alright.
Okay. We'll head out.
Okay. You head out. You'll see the lieutenant, Whisper, and Watchdog all standing on the edge of the blizzard, keeping an eye on the Valkyries that are currently still just grazing on snow and about 2 or 3 less than there should be.
Yeah, this could quickly become a problem if they take out too many of them.
What are we running? Normal hoot and holler?
I was thinking a reverse sidewinder, but that actually works pretty good too.
That might be a little complicated for
That's
first
true.
sidewinder right now.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Hoot
Lead the
and
way.
holler. Got it.
We're on a hoot and holler. Ah!
I love that one. It's so fun.
I'll kind of circle around one side so that we're kind of starting to flank them,
Okay.
and then I'll start making a lot of noise, like a
You
lot.
start
of
hooting
noise.
and hollering.
Yeah, like a lot of noise.
Okay. Roll for me, your first roll. It's going to be influence.
Great at that.
Yeah.
I can mastery you.
Go.
It's a 5
Plus your
5 plus
influence.
what? That?
One.
So it's
Yeah.
6.
So it's a 6 total.
Hey.
1 plus a 2 plus a 3.
Yeah. So you start hooting and hollering in the roaring blizzard. It's it's most of your noise is being carried off on the breeze. You're already kind of shivering and shaking as the Valkyrie outside of the sort of tube of safety are not being directed to keep the blizzard off of anything. They actually very much prefer the cold. But as you're out there hooting and hollering, a lot of you are unable to hear Splint's ruckus. It looks like he's making quite a noise, but you're unable to hear him in the blizzard. Even 2-3 feet apart from each other, you're almost deaf to one another.
Wow.
It is howling out there.
And the wind's really hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do a little hoot and holler in this ruckus? Shoot.
So you're out in the blizzard, and then are me and you sort of like in the safe area?
Yeah.
Captain's like,
Okay.
go on.
Maybe I'm gonna step out.
Captain,
Yes. We are in
your orders.
the safe area for now.
Mhm.
You are attempting to hoot and holler.
Yeah. I'll say it's relatively easy for you to tell. You take like 2 steps out of the dome and try to make noise.
It's not gonna go well.
Yeah. I'll say you're not like, you didn't go like 200 feet out there to be like, yeah. You go out there, you go, oh no.
I'll step back in. Does my Riftkin character have a name? Do I
It's up to you.
make that up?
I left the nickname empty in case you want to
Okay.
give them one
Okay.
in the moment.
Okay. Cool.
Were you about to?
I was thinking about it, but I don't have a good one right now.
Okay.
So I don't want to just throw one out.
I will part my beard, and underneath there's an emblem necklace.
Yeah.
And it starts to turn and open a rift, and out comes my Clyde shale. It's named Tango. And,
Love it.
Yes.
and I will I will tell Tango to go with Splint to help with the hoot and holler.
Okay.
What is Tango?
Do you want to see the picture?
It's
a
just like a
Clyde
big
shale.
horse, right?
Big
Yeah,
horse.
It's a crossbreed between the rock bull and the rock horse.
Sweet. Okay.
No, that's
So-
Mule Hall.
You're right. This is a different one. I thought of something
This is
entirely
the
different.
This is the horse.
Just the horse.
Just the horse.
I
But it's
got
like
ahead of
made of
myself.
rocks.
Yes.
Cool.
I think I have.
It's got like big rock plating all over. This is an armored up horse.
Sweet. What does mine look like?
So
Like
give-
just like a deer.
Yours looks like if you took a caribou and put like a little pastel pink hue on the chest fur, and then the horns are made entirely of ice.
Oh, cool.
Here when it loads. Plus, it gives me a second to get my Mucinex man evicted.
No!
Um,
Can't get rid of me.
Mucinex! Oh, no!
that's mine.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez! I'm being evicted
Nice.
from the Brooklyn apartment that's in your chest cavity. No! You can't kick me out. I got squatters' rights. I'm buying you as much time as I can.
I appreciate it. We're good. Tango's gonna ride out to Splint,
Okay.
help with the hoot and holler.
Yeah.
When I
big
see
holler.
it's not going well, I'll pull a old cigarette case out of my pocket and pop it open, and then
And light up.
and then no cigarettes inside, just my trusty companion.
Camel.
Joe Camel.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It'll make me laugh every time. I can't do it.
Marlboro.
Oh, God.
Parliament.
I don't
Well-
know anymore.
We'll go with Splice. His name will be Splice.
Nice.
Okay. Splint and splice?
Yes.
Like that.
Okay.
And then, of course, no more Blizzard.
No
right?
more Blizzard.
No more Blizzard, right?
No more Blizzard.
Yay!
Wow.
And I'll jump on him,
Okay.
and then I'll look back at you and kind of nod and be like, "Are we doing this?"
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll just freaking go right at all the Valkyr.
Okay. Ride out with me. Oh, man. Ghost, are you being sensible or are you in?
I do think I'm like hanging in the back, but I'm like, oh, well, already dead. And I'll reach into my big trench coat and I'll pull out just like a big wad of yarn and I'll throw it out as it unravels and an eye score appears. And I'll say, "Come on, Eerie," and we'll
Sick.
Lord.
oh, so cute.
Hell yeah! Yes, that thing's sick.
I'll leave it up to you what smattering of body parts it's composed of, because they're all sort of bespoke.
Yeah, I do really think that the ghost is the byproduct between like the witch from Vivitch and
Yeah.
like an elderly like very kind cookie making grandma. So I think the smattering of body parts makes like sort of a wreath around around the eye score. So it has like like a little just bones sort of sticking
It's
out.
like a flying bone totem.
Really pleasant,
Yeah.
really whimsical, and fits the holiday. It is made of fingers and ears, but from a distance, it is really
Can't
festive.
really tell.
If you look closely, it has a real tongue. Oh, God.
I do think I've also made eye score a beanie as well. So
Yeah.
beanie,
Sick.
Yes.
bone wreath, fluttering.
Nice.
wings.
It is hot topic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as the three of you run out, Whisper will tell Watchdog to stay, but she hasn't learned that one yet, so she follows pretty close behind. So the two of them will kind of sprint off behind you, very quickly falling behind, but they'll run out with you. The two of you being mounted up will arrive at the Valkyr herd relatively quickly, as they all kind of skitter to a stop and almost scatter, but then recognize you and see that you have one with you. And then they start to kind of look around and realize something is wrong.
Dang animals.
Do you see any ghost, or you can't? You're too far away, huh? You can't hear us.
I'll get close enough where I can hear you guys. Is it possible to do a navigation check to try and get some information there?
Yeah, be that, or if you want to do tracking would work as well.
Okay.
But I know navigation's go for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to deny you the right.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So let's
Remember, guys, this is the last job before retirement. No risks, all right? Let's go fight the stealth killer.
Nothing crazy. Let's go wander into a blizzard.
yeah. With the stealth killer animals outside. Okay, so it's going to be 22.
22.
Yeah.
All right, Ghost. As you're surveying your surroundings, you will see one of these. Now that the blizzard has mostly stopped, you do see a slightly more corporeal, panther-like shape, but comprised entirely of almost perfectly translucent ice. And it's about 4 or 5 feet to the side of the captain. And it is like crouched low.
I think I'm immediately going to have eye score. Diggity-diggity-doo.
Nah, yeah.
It's a good attack.
Diggy-diggy-diggy-doo. That's also the that's the start to Men at Work's Down Under. Diggy-diggy-doo, diggy-diggy-diggy-doo. Diggy-diggy-diggy-doo.
I think I'm gonna quickly move up within 5 feet of Captain,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to have Eerie utilize Spirit Veil,
Yeah.
and turn you invisible.
Yeah.
As I start to disappear from view, I turn to Splint and I go, "Good luck, sir."
This is my last ride. I can see myself dematerializing.
What the hell?
I just run up, Eerie, hide the Captain. And then
All right. So it'll be really loud if I roll. So, Joel, this is targeting you. So roll twice, 2 d20s for me.
A 6 and a 17.
Okay. So the 6 is going to miss you. As Eerie makes you translucent, partially pulling you into the world that it exists in, this panther-like cat suddenly becomes quite opaque and visible and launches itself towards you with like icicle claws. And it just dives right across the top of Tango, but
Nice.
does not grab you.
Perfect. Tango's going to react to that and
Yeah.
kick it.
Yes, yes, that's what I wanted. Yes, kick him.
13 to hit.
13 hits, my
Nice.
friend.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh my. Terrible
that's a
bit of
9,
business.
12, 21,
Whoa.
plus 4, 25 earth damage.
Damn.
whoa.
You kick this thing, and they're making snow cones down the street.
We officially blew this popsicle stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it leaps over Tango, who instinctively just kind of like rears up and just lands on it, and it just explodes.
We will land, and I will slap Tango on the neck and be like, "That's how you dance."
That's so good.
I don't know what I expected, but it was great. I got exactly what I wanted. At this point, though, the jig is up, as they say. We're going to officially enter a combat,
Ayo.
Okay.
as there are 4 more of these things that are kind of in the area around you.
All right, here we go.
Initiative?
Oh, that's a 12.
Yes. So for initiative, you're going to take whatever your highest stat is, you're going to add it to it.
If I roll a natural one.
Well,
you
you're
still
just
get to add to
screwed.
it.
You're just screwed.
Oh wow, you guys are done. 2 crit initiatives.
Whoa.
Oops.
What do we add to it?
Your highest
Oh,
stat.
highest. Okay.
Yeah, we figured simple is best.
5.
5. I should probably write these down.
Yeah.
Before
It's like,
I-
what's your?
I'm like,
You're just gonna
5?
remember them off the fly.
yeah, don't you know how good my memory
You're
is?
so good at that.
Yeah, I'm just really good at it. I'm just really skilled at memory games.
You're like that waiter that goes to 6 tables and takes their orders on memory and then goes back and plugs it into the computer.
it's a lot less
And
impressive
your
when you
food
realize
comes
they're
out
all
and there's
wrong.
so many errors.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got it all up here. Don't worry.
How did they order a hot dog? This is a Long John Silver.
No, I'm pretty sure he said hot dog, dude. He said no fish. He's allergic. All right. Did anybody get 20 or higher?
No.
Okay. Anybody get 15 to 20?
Yes.
How'd you do?
My splice got a 15.
Splices of 15?
The captain with a 17.
I forgot we roll for our Rifkin as well. Oh. I keep doing
Dude.
this to myself.
It's a 3.
Oh, no.
Horrible.
Bro, do you want a different set of dice?
No, I'm rocking with these.
He's die hard.
Yes. I
All
will
right.
die hard.
Yeah. 15, 10?
I am 14.
14.
14.
Splinty's 14. Splinty's 14.
14. Is that your Pedro Pascal?
Splinty's 14. No, that's Ellie. I'm a Mandalorian.
Yeah, wait. What is happening?
This is the way. Ellie, this is the way. Oh, man. 10, 5?
6 for Tango.
6 for Eerie, and 5 for Ghost.
We watched Equalizer 2 with Pedro Pascal. I don't know if you guys
He's
have
in
seen
that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty bad, but the final scene, Denzel Washington is hiding in a city, and Pedro Pascal's up on a water tower with a sniper rifle trying to take him out in a hurricane.
What?
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know guns at all. However, I would expect if you were to shoot a bullet, a sniper bullet, it does not have the speed to not be impacted by hurricane winds.
Yeah. You figure a hurricane would probably make a difference.
Yeah.
You'd have to adjust your
Big adjustment.
Yeah.
He's wanted, just
Yeah.
curving
Yeah.
bullets.
I'm
are-
sighted in.
He kills himself.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Just right through the neck. Never saw it coming.
We were so annoyed.
Never didn't get there.
Just silly. Just silly.
Madness, bruv. All right. So. Oh, I forgot to do. Oh, I forgot one. Another crit? Oh, you guys are screwed.
Do you not have your dice traded?
No,
Our new ones are on the way, but
I left it in your living room, and at this point, I'm too invested.
just
It
run
was
and go
really
get
far
it.
out there.
Yeah, just go
too
grab it. It'll take
far.
you 30
It
seconds.
takes to get there.
So
It is a lot.
far.
It is a lot.
Okay. Starting us off as we break into a fight, all of the lynxes become visible because the jig is up. The way we do ambush, only one thing gets to sneak grab you, and then you know you're in combat. Somebody gets grabbed. You're all seasoned soldiers. However, you're all really slow because two of the lynxes are bang on the money, ready to go. But Tango, you have proven that you
be
are
a
a
problem.
threat.
Yeah.
So both of them are jumping on you. I'll roll them at the same time. Wow. 14 isn't going to hit you.
Nope.
And 6 certainly isn't going to hit you.
Nice try.
Yeah. They come leaping towards you. And yet again, you just...
10 Lords of Leap. Got nothing.
10 lords of leaping. Sure, man.
I ain't got nothing on me.
The lieutenant, who is right alongside you, will kind of sling his sword out and tap the side of the sheath, as sliding out the back is a rather large bony rattlesnake. As Rattlebones will join you on the field, he's going to sort of disappear, reappear behind one of the frostlings and try to bite him in the back of the head. Yeah. It's crit. That's the 5th crit I've rolled since we
lot of them.
started it
A lot.
combat. I'm a little nervous.
Thankfully, that was on our side.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's that. On a crit, he does.
He takes over. I've been dethroned as captain.
Hey, I am the captain.
Look at me.
He's gonna do. God, that's
Hey, his
2x
ability's
too.
broken.
So he does. Yeah, he does. That's 30. That's enough. What
He's
the
doing
heck,
his
dude?
job very well.
Yeah, the Rattlebones slides over to the one nearest the captain and just bites it in the haunch as it's kind of like reeling up to get you, and it just breaks down. That's too much damage.
Broken. It is broken.
That was just a Rattlebones. You've got Whisper with you. Whisper is gonna kind of take one of his rather enormous meated paws, fling his hands together, and throw a tarot card. So, Gage, would you be so kind as to throw me a D4, sir?
Just roll one.
Yeah.
Watcha. 1.
1? Okay. That's okay. We're not doing damage yet.
Oh, okay, good.
That is I think that actually means you get to do damage. So 1's actually pulling up the minor
suit.
arcana. Yes, so that is swords. And then I'll say, Jordan, if you'd be so kind, throw me a 10-sider.
7.
7. Okay. Yeah, Whisper, your Witchman will kind of pull his hands together, and as he stretches them apart, there's just cards appearing. And he'll hold one up and just fling it out, and near one of the Frozlinks, a spectral sword will appear and just kind of stab into its back,
Cool.
dealing
Sweet.
4 damage.
Sweet.
Not a ton, but a little bit here and there.
Every little bit counts.
There we go. Now, as your Witchman retires, Captain,
Yes.
go. Godspeed.
The captain is going to run up to a fresh one.
Okay.
He's going to try to cut it with his long sword.
Yes. Get cut.
For a 7 to hit.
7?
Yeah.
Sorry,
And then bonus action is going to try to knock it over.
Oh.
A contested might.
Ah. Nah. Ooh. 7.
10.
Hey. So you've knocked him off balance?
Yes.
Okay. You swing your sword out, and it kind of skates across the icy skin, and you just go, bam! And a little crack appears, and it seems to be kind of reeling. Little reeling. Very good. We have Splice and Splint back to back. Combo move.
What does Winter's Wrath do? It
Winter's
just says
Wrath.
harms enemies.
Yes, so it does. You did this. It just does a d6 of ice damage to everything within 100 feet of you.
Oh, sweet.
Everything in your blizzard is harmed.
Everything.
Everything of your choice harms your enemies.
Sure.
Heals
Just the
your
bad
allies.
guys. Okay, we'll do. Splice will do that.
Okay. So all you have to do is roll a d6,
Sweet.
and if it's a 6, it's big news.
It's a 1.
It's a
Not
1.
6.
So every all the I don't think you guys have been hurt yet, but if you had been hurt, you would all get 1 hit point back, and all of the things you're fighting take 1 damage.
I see. Cool.
Yes. So he's
Icy.
so you're yes.
Icy.
Yes.
Splicey.
Yes.
Hey.
So Splice being a conduit just does crazy stuff with weather.
Cool.
Not a ton of like single target, but you're just gonna hurt everybody all the time.
Cool.
But yeah, that's
So
that on that.
he'll get running over to the one that's engaged, the captain, and fire that off, and then at the same time, Splint. I will pull my battle axe and swing it down at this thing's
Yes.
head.
Yes. Go Splint.
That's an 11.
An 11.
Yeah, because I just add the attack bonus to the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
11
11.
hits. I'm just
Oh,
naming it.
sweet.
Hits this one.
5
I made him
damage.
different.
5 damage.
5 damage. Very good. Okay. Yeah, that one's still kicking around. But that one is a little easier to hit. Moving on from Splint, we have Watchdog, who I'm realizing have been marking damage on as though she was an enemy. It's not good.
Split, stop! That's Watchdog.
Splint, no! All I see is red. I got that dog in me. Oh man. Watchdog will make 2 knife attacks at the nearest one. Continuing to roll scarily well. Both will hit. That is 2d4 plus 3 total, 7, 10. Good lord. Okay, Watchdog, you pop off.
Drew can just roll for all of us.
Yeah, your dice are way hotter.
I mean, look at him.
Sassy die.
About to act up.
Oh boy. They're dice, Drew.
And yeah, Watchdog will kind of yip and bark very loudly and then stab this ice cat with 2 knives. And then Tango, you've got 2 large cats near you. Watchdog has just stabbed one of them.
Okay. Kick one.
You want the one that's near death or the one that's been a little hurt?
We'll do the little hurt.
'Kay.
This Tango has,
Yeah, after your last kick.
Yeah, it's hard to not. Woo! Unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Get
Oof.
on in there.
Much worse on
Oh,
the rolls.
boy.
Okay.
8 earth damage.
8 earth damage.
Yes.
Well done. He's still alive, but 8's a lot of damage. Not compared to your 25, but 8's still pretty good. But you hooves that Frozlinks, and then Eerie, You've sort of made the captain invisible for a moment.
Yeah.
And now it's time to do whatever it is that you're going to do.
Okay, so with the invisibility, so did Captain attack on his
Yes.
Captain definitely attacked.
turn? Okay, so then the invisibility is kaput. So I'm going to do a Psi Crush. And Arcane is knowledge.
Arcane is knowledge.
Okay, so that would be 24.
And they have to might against you?
Yeah.
That's an 11.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. buddy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so yes, yeah. So they set for 2d6 plus 3.
Oh, boy.
Arcane. So that's
Get that arcane.
7. So 10 arcane damage. If the target fails the save by 5 or more, you may move them up to 5 feet in any direction or knock them prone.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with prone.
Okay.
5 feet into his axe.
Yeah. If that's possible, that.
Just, oh, man.
I think I'll push them prone, like right underneath Tango's hooves.
Oh, man.
Um,
That's something vicious, man.
To get some.
The cat's
some-
kind of like screeching, trying to get out, and it's just being pushed down like head first into the ground right below Tango.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a fry score. Then.
Okay. Ghost, you're next.
Oh, okay. So then.
Yeah, you're back to back.
Ghost is going to use the Spirit Guide, Despair ability to fly about 30 feet away. I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my action to give that ability to... I'm going to give it to Splint, considering he's the only person able to save the entire army here. So I
you
think that's
can
pretty-
fly on
Mhm.
your next turn.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you can move around without provoking opportunity attacks.
Rad.
Dance through the battle.
Yeah,
It's my
and I'm just gonna
catchphrase.
flitter away,
Yeah.
like,
Go, little pretties.
and that'll be Ghost's turn.
Okay. The Frozlynx that is having its head pushed into the ground below Tango, I will say, is freaking out and is going to try to claw at Tango, but from the ground. And we'll see how that goes. Very fittingly, it's a 7 to hit. As it's like trying frantically to get up and it's clawing out towards you, but it's just being pushed further and further into the snow. As Icecore is like, yes, yes, good suffer. Yes, struggle against your inevitable death.
It pleases me
Yes.
to watch you struggle.
We've always wondered if we could use ice as bodies. And they're like, oh god, let me out, 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 let me out. The other two, the two that have been tangoing with Tango, one's gonna wheel around and try to fight the Rattlebones, and it gets a 10, which will miss the Rattlebones, as it just kind of goes. Is just kind of gets unnerved and a little scared. The other one's staying the course. Tango. 5. It's scared of you. Leaps out. Nothing doing. Rattle Bones will slide over behind one of the ones that just tried to bite him. And fail. He will fail to hit this time. Teeth strike air. Snap, snap. Joel, roll me a d4. Gage, will you roll me a d10?
Yeah,
It's time for Whisper the Witchman.
4.
4.
7.
7. He would give it to the captain, because that's what he will do. So the captain, you add 4 to your next saving throw.
Okay.
Also known as an ability test, because that's old ruling. So your next ability test, add 4. There we go. And then captain, it's you.
The captain, if able,
Yeah.
will look at the Frostlynx that is under Tango
Yeah.
and offer it a truce in exchange for servitude.
Make an influence.
And can I use the number I just got on that? Okay.
Oh.
Influence. I have mastery in.
Oh my.
How about a 26?
This cat, despite not speaking your language, in this brief moment has a stark, just moment of clarity.
Okay. I will attempt to capture it.
Okay. Tame, baby. Give me 1d100. I'll do the math over here so you don't have to worry about it. 23. 23?
Yep.
23?
It's its decision to stay or die.
Sir, yes, sir.
It can't. It's wild at heart. It's wild at heart. 'Cause 23 is not enough.
Okay.
It, as much as it's like, I don't want to die, but it's like, at least I'll die free. Just closes its eyes. Accepts. You've got Splice. You've got Splint.
They're just gonna do well. Splice is gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if it can
A D6.
do a bit better. It
Yeah,
did.
you did a bit better.
2 damage for everybody.
Hey. 2 damage to everyone. Hey.
And then Splint is going to take his axe and like wheel around like he's gonna hit a thing, and then realize that he can actually kind of float for a second. Be like, "Whoa, this is weird," and then float off of Splice, basically over the top of one of them, and try to bring the axe down.
Yeah. You smack it,
Thor
and then
jump.
the force pushes you up, and you're like, no,
That's
no,
not what I meant.
no.
Floating
Oh.
off into infinite. Oh, yep, that's what happened. Because that's not.
Oh,
good.
no.
It's a 4.
4. You bring your axe down, but yeah, it's kind of hard to like apply force when you're floating. So you just go, whoosh, and you start to kind of do a flip. You're like, wait,
Zero
Mental
gravity.
note.
Wait.
I can't just use this the way I think I did.
wait. All right. Well, that's Splice and Splint. We jump to Watchdog. We'll make 2 more knife cuts. Same deal. 1 hits, 1 misses. So we'll roll that one. 5 more on that one. Exactly enough to kill one of the lynxes. The one that's currently, not the one that's being crunched by Tango in about 3 seconds as soon as I say it's Tango's turn. But manages to just kind of bring the knife around the throat of one of these things. And despite them not really bleeding, it does just collapse into ice. Tango.
Well,
Oh my.
it's time. 23 to hit.
Oh, your fate is
Ayo.
sealed.
Get
Your
'em.
fate is sealed.
Double 6s
Oh.
for +4, so 16.
Oh no.
Hey yo,
There
that's
we
big
go.
damage.
Who wants snow
Goes
cones?
a beast.
I offered peace.
You did. It wanted to accept, but it's just a little rebel at heart. I'm quirky and I'm dead. Eerie and Ghost. You've got 1 Frostlynx left, and it's close.
Okay. Could I? Can Rifkins provide like help actions?
Within reason, yeah.
Okay. Is it possible for Eerie to go over and just sort of like hold on to it as Ghost pulls out like sort of like a Chris dagger that is not set well into the hilt, so it kind of like wiggles, and she's gonna kind of like come here, fly forward, and try to stab this thing.
Yeah, so what I'll say is that it's easy enough for Eerie to flank with you, so you'll get an extra 2 on your attack.
Holy crap!
That is
This
horrifying.
is the scaredest the captain has been this entire fight.
Yeah, just out of the blizzard, just.
Oh my god.
Have you seen The Ring, Splint?
Okay, so
Remind me of that.
I
So you'll
have-
make a melee attack
okay.
with a knife.
Okay.
Oh!
Nat 20, baby.
Come here, little kitty. Give me your bones.
So it's gonna be you're gonna do a D4. You're gonna double your die roll for the crit.
Okay.
Oh my!
Double the number or
Yeah.
roll twice?
Double the number.
Okay, so it's 4.
Okay. And then because it's a dagger, you also get to make a second attack as part of your attack because it's fast.
Okay. Horrible. What do I add to
You'll add your might.
my might? Okay.
Yes.
So 6. Yeah, 6 total, I believe.
Okay. So the second one will miss, but I'm also just kind of memeing on you because you absolutely killed this thing. It had 2 hit points. You did 4.
Yes.
So you come here, and then the dagger just slowly sinks into the ice cat,
Oh my
and it just is like, and you're like, "Where's your heart? Where is it?
Yuri needs a new necklace.
What keeps you going? I'm really curious.
Yikes.
How many pieces do I have to remove?"
Yeah, pieces just come off, and I just start putting them into Erie's body.
Oh my!
Yikes.
That is.
Do you want to be captain?
No.
Because I'm
If I
having
even
a
want to
heart
know
attack.
you guys anymore.
All right. Well, with that, you've
fun.
protected the Valkyr herd
Yes.
as the last of the Frozlinks go down. You did lose 3 Valkyrs.
Oh.
It's okay. You still have like 7, but you know that's a pretty sizable hit. Even more of the troops are going to be marching in Blizzard now, but you're mostly where you're meant to be. But to keep us moving, the rest of your night is pretty quiet. If there's
Yeah.
anything you want to do.
I just want to ask Ghost, since you seem pretty okay with this situation, if you would be willing to space their bodies out as like a warning for future Frozlinks herds.
Absolutely. And I also like, oh, poor Valkyr deer, and I'm like cutting off like little pieces, throwing it over to Ice Storm. Like, all right, time to make a nice little.
How do you feel about hooves?
We'll make a body collage all around us.
You're just, this is my design.
Yeah, really, just like end of Game of Thrones, like just placing bodies around us, like
Perfect.
yeah,
Oh my.
yeah.
It's perfect. It's excellent. Okay. Yeah, so you make a horrible tableau of Frostlink's parts. You're like, just try me. See what happens. I'm crazy. I'm dead.
I don't care.
Even I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you managed to intimidate many of the Frostlinks in the area and also most of your troops. They're like, that's our senior officers? Oh, no.
They're not here for the money. They're here out of fear of their lives.
Yeah, they're like, I'm scared of what happens if I tell you I'm leaving.
I will get my mittens back.
One way or another.
Those are a loaner, not a keeper.
Oh, man. But the rest of your night is very cold. It's a little restless, but it does eventually end as the cold gray of the night gives way to the cold gray of the day. As the sun just barely rises. Nighthawk is already up and at 'em, commanding the ballistae to be assembled. Rise and shine, senior officers. Come now, jackals. It is time to feed.
That
Love that.
greeting never stops being weird.
Why is it always got to be so creepy?
Coming from me, not okay. Pretty unsettling.
Well, today's the big day, and it's gonna be a weird one.
Yeah, I got a very strange feeling.
Same, especially after last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've come this far. Let's see it through and do it right.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with our sweaters, and I'd like to try and like make horrible sort of Christmas sweaters with like little jackals on them and our names,
Yeah.
like across the chest.
So
That's what
good.
I'm working on.
So good.
Yes.
I love that.
That's perfect. Okay. Well, through the night and into the morning, most of the junior officers and your lieutenant, Bishop, have been assembling this ballista. Nighthawk has been enchanting the enormous steel rod that will be propelled towards the dome in a few short hours. The rank and file soldiers have established a perimeter around you. They know to expect trouble. So most rabble shouldn't reach you, but never pays to be sleeping on your security details. As your lieutenant marches over to you, Captain, we're nearly ready to fire.
How close are we? Like minutes, an hour?
It's on your order, Captain.
Okay, cool. But like, were you ready? Like, if I said go now, it would go.
Within 2 minutes.
All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think maybe Tango here can build us a little wall we can go be behind, just in case.
Sounds all right with me.
Okay. So we'll do just that. We'll build a huge trench
Mhm.
for as many people that can sit behind it. I will punch and fail trying to create a window.
You're like,
It'll get through like maybe an eighth of the wall. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just dirt.
it's just like hard tundra-packed clay. You're just,
Don't cry. And then Tango will assist the rest. So we have a little bit of a window so we know to like pull back if it's coming through.
yeah.
But then we can kind of see.
Yeah, you guys are still about 2 miles away from the sarcophagus.
damn.
But that is how fast and far this cannon is set to fire.
Okay.
This really is some like Trinity test facility sort of
Holy
stuff. going on.
Yeah. This was... Yeah.
So
It's a big gun.
100-foot pole. We're gonna
Pretty
shoot
much.
2 miles into a giant dome.
yeah. So get ready. We may need to saddle up and move
All right.
Okay.
in a direction. We may need to run towards it or away from
Could
it.
be any one of them.
Could be any.
We may need to run or walk in a direction.
Can I like try and find like the quickest exit plan for us if things really?
Yeah, you're in a
shit hits-
big, wide open tundra.
Okay.
There is free space for miles that
Okay.
you guys can run through.
So pretty much anywhere over there.
Yeah.
Just run that way.
Yeah. You see how the entirety of the South is dominated by a crystal dome? Go any of the other cardinal directions.
I've taken a long
be
time to
okay.
figure this out.
Yeah.
Just that way.
Just do the Prometheus
Should be
school.
just
Just run
fine.
directly north if anything happens, so that whatever's coming right at you, so you're just running a straight line away.
What is the firing mechanism?
The firing
Someone
mechanism.
light a thing.
No, so it's a full-on ballista. So
Yeah.
it is just a tensioned cord that is going to propel this thing,
Does
and then
someone
there's going to be some magic involved.
Pull a switch. Like how
Yes.
is it activated?
Yeah, so there will be a lever to pull to release the tension.
Okay. I would like to attempt to get, just for fun, the entire army in unison to count down from 10 out loud.
Wow.
Just really loud as a unit. We all share the blame for what's about to happen.
You're an average captain. Do you think you can pull this off?
This is kind of an above-average maneuver, sir. Are you sure? You're like, don't belittle me. This is supposed to be my one thing. Come on, man. I was just trying something different.
What I'm trying
Rally
to
the
do
troops.
is all share an average amount of the blame or
Yes.
the
Perfect.
Yes.
praise.
Yeah, it's at that moment that the Nighthawk will place a hand on your shoulder. Well, Captain, whatever happens today, everyone will blame you for. Isn't that great?
I mean, you paid for it.
Yes, but it is the Tal Kuri who will pull the lever.
I disagree with your logic. I mean, in the end,
Yes, but you accepted the coin.
yeah. But look at any other thing in history. It's
Mhm.
usually like, hey, this person and this group they employed did this. Not like the king was innocent. It was the army at war that won.
Well, Captain, semantics. Please pull the lever
Okay.
Man, I
and
hate this
prepare for
guy.
arms.
Okay. Then he'll rally everyone. 10, 9,
8, 7,
7,
6,
6,
8,
5,
9,
4,
wait,
3, 2, 1. Whatever.
As you pull the lever,
For money.
yeah, you were paid 35,000 spirit gold coins
Wow.
to fire this mechanism.
Green
Mhm.
coins. Okay.
Seems like a lot.
Yep. And as you
Great.
pull the lever, this enormous, like 60-foot long steel rod tipped with what looks like just a diamond battering ram head is propelled at hundreds of feet per second, impossibly fast and impossibly far, launching over the tundra. You all stand with bated breath, kind of counting. You're like 3, 2, 1. And you hear the impact about 3 seconds after you see it. And there's this kind of warbling across the surface, as if a sort of gelatinous wall has just absorbed some impact. And it ripples across where you're expecting solid crystal. It just vibrates and then returns all the way back before a massive crack just shoots up the side of this dome as the sort of diamond-headed ballista bolt has just crunched into itself, producing about a 300-foot crack in an otherwise incrackable dome.
Like up, or it's wide
From
we
the
can get
impact
in?
spot, it is like kind of arcing almost a little up the top and then a little bit down. You've got like a spider web crack forming.
Okay. I just meant like it's 300 feet in length, not in width, where we
Yes.
could get in.
Yeah. And it's still, even from here, it's probably like a quarter mile above the ground where this crack has started.
Holy crap.
But in the few moments where you're all kind of waiting for something to occur, as that diamond head ballista bolt is just sort of tumbling down, now it's maybe like a foot across. You can barely see it kind of glinting in the harsh sunlight as it falls into the tundra.
That's crazy.
The earthquake cannon itself is being ready to fire a second bolt, but the energy from the first one impacting seems to have pulled something from underground. As emerging from the tundra about 100 feet ahead of you is an enormous mammoth-like shape, just oozing with tar and oil, pulling itself closer to the earthquake cannon, drawn to the rift energy stored within the arrowhead. It's time for battle.
Charge!
As you turn back, all of the rank and file lock into step. There's about 100 of these things are now just sort of rising all around the company.
Holy crap.
You just have to deal with one. The other, your 1,800 guys are going to fight the other 100. You
All
just
right,
have to
set a
fight
good
one.
example, I guess.
There's 100 of them?
Yeah. They're drawn to the energy. They want it. All right, we're gonna make one combat happen right now. One combat, please.
Holy hell.
Extra cheese.
More Ovaltine, please.
I
Okay,
really would want Ghost to be that one guy from Oppenheimer that once the bomb goes off, he runs outside and is like, I gotta see it for myself. I'm already dead.
A little bit of a role reversal here.
Rattlebones and Bishop, they both got 13s. Let's go.
Mine were the same. Well, the same that they were before, but not the same numbers, just we're one apart.
Makes sense.
Let's
Yeah.
do Whisper and Watchdog.
A big old crack.
Yeah.
I think this second bolt is going to do a lot of damage.
You think it'll work?
We're about to find out together.
The first one we can do.
We're about to find out
Of course
together.
it will work.
Did anybody do like really well? Like 15 to 20 or higher?
Yeah.
16 for a ghost.
Ghost 16.
20 for Tango.
Oh. Ghost 16.
We're not slow anymore.
20 for Tango. Okay. Anybody 15, 10?
Yes, 11.
Oh. Captain, 11. 10 to 5?
Blint is a 9,
Okay.
and Splice is an 8.
Who's missing? Erie?
Erie got a 4.
Erie got a 4.
I rolled another natural 1.
Oh, no.
Too busy primming and whatnot their new finger-laden necklace.
They're so pretty.
I just got them at the fair. They don't sell fingers at the fair. I didn't say I bought them. I said I got
I took them.
them. They were given to me.
Do you know how many children there are at the fair?
Oh,
Oh my god!
all right. Well, Captain, as the ballista bolt impacts and all of these oily creatures rise from the depths, it's on your orders. What did the Tal Kuri do?
They go. We charge.
They
We
go.
we go. we leave.
go.
Okay.
GTF.
We charge. I let about half of them go, and then in the middle of it, I go with everyone else to fight the one, and then the rest of them come up.
Okay.
behind me.
All right. Well, as your rank and files prepare for war, you and your 40 or so trusted associates ride out towards a small cluster of these things, but we're going to focus on your battle with one for now. As off we run, we're not going to worry about the distance closing, because otherwise we're going to be here like, okay, I run up 30 feet. I'm done. I'm up 30 feet. So,
Still about a mile away.
yeah, it takes about 15 seconds, which in war is probably an eternity. I don't know. I've never served. But as you run towards this beast, Tango, you'll be the first to act when you arrive. With Ghost, you'll be the second.
Okay. Yeah, we're charging up. The captain is still astride,
Yeah.
but we will kick it.
Kick it.
Quake kick.
Oh,
Natural 20.
wow. Hot start.
I want to note that the target is dazed because I crit.
Yeah.
Oof. Thankfully, it crit. So 12 earth damage.
12 earth damage.
What does Daze do?
So dazed means it only gets to make one attack, even if it could normally make a bunch.
Cool.
And it gets no bonus to its attack rolls.
Cool.
A useful feature.
Okay.
Just do that every round and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep doing that.
So Tango, as you run up and hoof this thing right in the schnoz, it is made of a thick, sticky tar. And as you pull your hooves away, that tar is all over your hooves.
Okay.
You are vulnerable to fire,
Okay.
but you hit. So good job.
Good thing those
Good job.
creatures are the only ones here. They don't have any backup that's got fire.
Crawling out of the ground is one little
Giant
skeletal
lizard.
hand with just a torch.
No!
No, I'm just messing with you. That would be really funny though.
Just because you said that, a little guy. It's just a little one. He's not even anything that's in this game. It's just a little guy.
A little man would Tingle from Zelda's here, and he throws torches at you now. Yeah. So well done, Tango.
Yay.
You dazed and critically struck this thing to start us off for the day. The beautiful, beautiful display of prowess. Ghost. Follow that up. Yeah.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Okay, so so Tango's feet are covered in tar.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I could do as Ghost to like try and fly up and get the tar off, or something
Yeah,
like that?
you could spend an action like pulling tar off.
Yeah.
You do that?
Because I mean, my wiggly dagger attacks really ain't gonna do much here. So I think I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay. Yeah, you take a moment and you You think back on all of your summoning times, and you grab a little bit of the ice nearby and kind of put some of the clay to just sort of neutralize the stickiness of the tar and just kind of push it into a bush nearby. You're like, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Tango, you're no longer vulnerable to fire.
Respect.
The rattle bones immediately, hackles are raised. Some undead chicanery going on. Rattlebone's favorite prey is its fellow undeads. It's going to slither right on up there, try to envenom this thing. Fangs dripping. That's 14. 14 hits. It's going to sink its fangs in there. We have to do... I don't know why I gave myself so many things that have to, like, contest with one another. It resists. It is not envenomed. As the venom starts to course out of the rattlebones, it is instead replaced with this sticky, awful tar. It does still do damage. Gotta do the thing. I gotta do the thing. No, it doesn't. Doesn't do any damage. Never mind. It's saved. That's rattlebones.
How big is it?
Big is it?
Yeah.
Very big. It's like 18, 20 feet tall. It's a big pile of sludge.
Okay.
Big mammoth-sized pile of sludge. Okay. Following Rattlebones is Bishop, who is going to take 2 short bow shots into the big monster. 19-15, both hit. That is 2d6 plus 8. That's 8. So 16 damage from your lieutenant as the 2 arrows kind of sink in. It's good stuff.
Bishop.
Woo!
Moving on from there. Captain.
We got Captain.
Split and Splicer on deck.
Here we go. Here we go.
I will
Bring
run
the
up.
noise.
I will try to cut it with my sword, not knowing how effective it would be, but never know unless you try, right?
Have at you.
13.
13 hits exactly.
Bum bum bum.
9 damage.
9 damage.
And I'm going to attempt to might contest it to knock it off balance.
Oh.
That would be very impressive.
I'm sure I will get knocked
Can
to the
an
ground
average creature do that to a large creature?
to an elephant.
We're going to find out.
No one said it couldn't be done, but the answer is probably yes.
Oh!
20.
15.
Oh!
Ordinarily, it would be impossible, but because it's dazed and already kind of like rocking back and forth, you just go, BAM!
Yes.
However,
That's
now
my
your
above average
sword,
captain.
yeah, but now your sword and shield are both covered in this sticky tar. You're barely able to wrench them out of the creature.
That's fine.
But
Boy.
there you go.
As Splint, I'm taking this in canon that you said these things to me. Says, can an average man do that? Then I'll say, that's the average. Are you above or below?
Wow. I love this average stick you're doing. Really good bit.
That's right.
Good bit. Good bit. Split and splice.
Do we have anything that I could make like a makeshift explosive out of?
The remaining medicine. For the
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I'll just look at like what I have and like what's around and be like,
There
hey.
are a choice few among the Tal Kuri that have learned to shoot, and from that, yeah, you could pretty easily probably find a bag of flash powder.
Okay. Then we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna put some into like a little sack that I have in my healer's kit,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ride by, and I'm gonna try to do like an amount. Can I roll like a die to see how many I can craft quickly or something?
You make like some bomb.
Yeah, just like quick little like explosves, like tiny little things. They
Yeah.
probably won't do much damage, but they'll
No,
be.
it'll be fun though.
Yeah, right.
Dude.
Because I know my axe is not going to be very helpful right now, so I'm trying to think up something
Maybe.
else.
Yeah, be creative.
And I'll just ride Splice around. And,
Take one of these
okay.
and throw it.
Okay. That's a 4.
You can have 4
Above average.
tiny bombs.
Sweet. So
That is above average.
So then Splint will take those and jump on the back of Splice.
Yes.
And we'll ride up on this thing, and I'll just start trying to like push him in the tar, just like drop him off and not get too sticky myself.
Okay. Give to me. We'll call it agility,
Okay.
and you've got to per the rules of the thing that you're fighting. I need you to roll higher than its armor class to not
Okay.
get stuck.
Okay.
You have mastery. Well, you
It's
didn't
a
need
crit.
it.
Oh, let's go!
Your surgeon's hands strike again.
Let's
go! As you just go.
hey,
And it's like being pulled into the body of this creature. You've got these bags of flash powder. They are going to need a spark
Yeah, I
to
don't know.
ignite, but
I don't know how that's gonna happen, but we'll figure it out.
you're halfway there.
Yes. I could punch them.
Splice.
No, that wouldn't work.
Splice, while this is happening, will just fire off a Winter's Wrath because that's
Yes.
really
That is
at
kind of
least
what it
right
does.
now what is best.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a d6.
Come on, That's a
1. Dude,
What's
one
the
of these
radius on
days,
it?
it's 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What are we doing? We're playing a game. Whisper. Whispers on the other document. It's still up. Okay. Let's do a combo we haven't done yet. Let's do a D4 and a D10.
Okay.
See what Whisper does.
2.
2.
5.
5.
The perfect number. On a D10.
Let's do Eerie adds 3 to their next roll.
Cool.
Because you'll be up very soon. The Oiliphant.
Oi, Oiliphant. Get
Oi!
over here.
Oi, you Oiliphant! Oi! Crikey! It's an Oiliphant. Oh, nowhere to go. No! I hit a button. Now I'm scrolling slowly like a fool. Hold on. I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't worry. When we do this for real, it'll be a lot better. Okay, there we go. It is dazed. It is off balance. It has flash powder shoved into its bod. And it is going to fling 2 enormous globs of conjoined tar. One is going at... One's going at Rattlebones, and the other is going at Splint.
Okay.
The one at Rattlebones hits exactly. The one at Splint misses.
Yay.
So the one that hits Rattlebones, it has to succeed a might contest. Rattlebones crit.
Oh, good. That's for us.
Oiliphant gets a 15. So Rattlebones manages to not be pulled anywhere by this sticky tar. And Splint, you see one coming at you, you just... And away it goes. So you and Rattlebones are not pulled together comically fast and then kind of tangled up like a little sticky hand.
Oh, dang.
But that's...
Would've been bad.
Yeah, that's Oiliphant for now. Eerie, you're up. You have a +3 to whatever you do.
Okay. Eerie, I think, is going to go up and stop it. Stop it.
And just say, stop it. Stop
Say-
it, you. Quiet.
No.
No.
Look at my bones. I say no. I just haven't used this ability yet,
Mhm.
so I kind of just want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and use Mind Melt
Oh.
on Oiliphant.
Yes.
If it's not melty enough.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll it to
Melt it.
hit, and I'll add 3 to it.
No.
It's an initial 1.
Oh no!
It's a natural 1.
Oh no, natural one.
Not great.
Well, it's
That's
not a.
great.
It's not a
No.
melee attack though, right? It's not like. Is it melee
it says
attack?
+3 to hit,
Uh-huh.
range 30 feet.
Oh, okay, so you're fine.
Oh,
It's not a
okay.
melee attack.
Okay.
If you don't want to mess with a melee attack,
Okay.
But if you miss with a ranged attack, that's okay.
Okay,
Nothing
okay,
bad
okay.
happens to you other than the attack doesn't go off. But there's this loud, like, kind of crack and then a pop, but it's like a foot away from the elephant. It looks like it would have been really painful if it was like a
close.
foot over.
Yeah.
It was so close.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
I do want
Yeah.
Eerie to move up closer
Mhm.
to the elephant.
Yes.
Yeah, I think probably close to who almost just got smacked by the elephant. Was that Splint? Okay,
Yeah.
so close to Splint then, and just hanging out. around
Okay.
Splint.
Being near Splint.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. It's Watchdog who will pull out a slingshot and will sadly miss, but a little pebble just kind of arcs off. Nothing doing. Tango. Ghost, you're on deck.
Okay. Well, we are going to re-kick it.
Bing.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yar. Arnar.
11.
11 will miss.
Uh-oh.
Which means
Okay.
as you kick out, the tar engulfs your feet,
Okay.
keeping you standing sort of awkwardly high up. For the rest of this turn, your movement speed is 0.
Okay.
You are stuck to the elephant.
All right.
Oh no!
Not so average anymore.
Well, you hit the last time.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
You will or you won't. All right, Ghost.
Okay. I'm gonna say, let go of my captain, and I'm gonna use an action to switch places with him.
Wow.
Whoa.
So, summoner. So
Now
yeah,
I can punch
this
him again.
barrier.
Learn nothing.
Swap places with a willing ally without
Mhm.
provoking attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. So you swap with. You'd be swapping with the horse.
Mm-hmm. I'm swapping with Tango. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Eye on your shoulders.
Ride me, Captain, into battle. I just put on a new bone saddle.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Bone saddle?
Yeah,
Bringing new meaning to the term bone saddle.
Tango is incredibly perplexed as suddenly it is free of the elephant and about 15 feet away as you are now like, you good up there, Captain?
Just stuck in the...
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Does
dear.
Ghost have her 2 hands in, or is she
Yeah.
free?
Well, I'll leave it up to you. You technically wouldn't have to be stuck because you're not horse-shaped.
I do actually think I want my hands with my wiggly dagger
Yeah.
and my
Inside?
inside of it
Yeah.
with just like like I have a bunch of like foliage and stuff. I want
Yeah.
if it's possible, if you'll let me, to have ripped
Yeah.
some of that off.
Yeah.
And I have my Chris and that inside of it
Okay.
fully stuck.
Perfect.
You know what? I want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to allow it. I'm going to say yes and be tricked later. It happens a lot. All right. A snake appears. It's a friendly snake. Our friendly snake is going to try again to will hit this time. And will envenom. So, the elephant is injected with a healthy dose of vitamin D, but the D stands for death. As it's now very badly poisoned. It becomes very sluggish, and it's going to start taking lots and lots of damage at the start of each of its turns.
Sweet.
And the rattlebones just kind of injects and then pulls away as it kind of just spits out some of the tar. Bishop will follow up with 2 quick bow shots. And only one will hit, but we'll keep it moving. So that's 6 more damage on the elephant. And then we jump to Captain, as your lieutenant and his snake have just envenomed and then shot the elephant. And now your trusted spooky pal Ghost is just sort of like...
I will.
Put the candle back.
I will get down. Do you need help getting out?
No, good. I'm totally good in here.
I'm exactly where I want to be.
I've got him right where I want him.
All right. Jeez.
Oh, man. You're allergic to tar, too.
Apparently. I am just going to back up and reassess for a minute.
Okay.
Because all of my things are melee, and I don't
Yeah.
want to lose my armor and sword to the Oiliphant.
Yeah.
So I am going to step back. I'm going to confer with my lieutenant to see, because he's been firing a short bow, right?
Yes.
If he's got any other ranged weaponry I can borrow in the interim.
He does not, but there are some regulars near you. You could just order them to
Give me
give
your
you
weapon.
their... Yeah. You say, give me your bow.
Yeah, I'll take
Now,
a bow.
go punch that one. He's like, but I'm an archer, sir. Not anymore.
I'm gonna take the bow from one of them and direct
Mm-hmm.
him to help get tar off of others if need be.
Okay.
Use his action to help others.
Very good.
It's a noble cause. Give me your bow.
Go on. Give it to me.
And I'll try to shoot it at the oil.
Go.
Natural 13. I don't know what I would.
You would add your might.
Okay, so 16.
Yes.
And what is the damage?
It is 1d6 plus your might.
Okay,
And it is a fast weapon,
so I do it twice.
so you do it twice.
7 on the second one.
Okay. Second one would miss.
So 5 damage.
5 damage. Take 5 damage. Take this arrow in the face. Pew! As you requisition a bow, it's a little short for you. You're like, you get one good shot. You go, this is easy. Bing! Just kind of shoots off to the side on the second. Splint and Splice.
Seeing the captain with the bow,
Yeah.
I figure that's gonna work. That'll be as good as anything.
And you go, you,
To
give
make
me
it
your
happen.
bow.
Just handing the bow.
Give it here.
I need it now.
I'm out of time.
Give
Woo.
it over.
Just throwing like a quiver and a bow between each other.
And I'll grab the bow, and then I'll pull out some gauze and my flask. I'll pour some alcohol on there,
Oh.
and then light an
Very
arrow.
good.
Oh, I'm already dead.
Light an arrow. Hey, they said it themselves. They're already dead.
They smell like menthol. They've got to be flammable.
And
Hit her in
yeah,
the back.
I'll light it.
You are some kindling.
Send it.
All right, don't miss. Now more than ever, don't miss.
Here we go.
It's an 11 on the die. I don't know.
11 on the die, you're going to add your might.
12.
12?
One short, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's one short.
What is this though? Can I add anything?
It's a...
that it?
You know what? You have a lieutenant with you. Yeah, why not? Your lieutenant will throw a mastery die on your shot and just goes...
Do it. Give me that one.
And he just goes, square your shoulders, Splint.
Oh, thanks.
4 more. Dude, that'll bump you a little bit. Just a
Boom.
little bit.
Boom.
Okay,
It,
so your
it
arrow...
lets loose and you grab the arrow.
Wait, no, not yet.
Wait, I wasn't ready. That was a not real one. That wasn't a real try. Hold
Here
on.
it goes. This time.
That's more impressive than missing, is to catch the arrow on release. Wait. Okay, so roll me a d6.
Bah. 3.
3. Plus your might is 1.
4.
So 4 damage as the makeshift like flaming arrow. Ghost, from your muffled state, you just hear... It's like a depth charge a few feet away from you, just... And the whole surface kind of goes... And you're like...
Exactly what I wanted.
as the hulking beast just ignites in flames. Yeah, it's not particularly vulnerable to fire, but it is now on fire.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's certainly something. You've set him ablaze.
Sure.
Ghost will deal with it.
Poisoned
When we-
and burning?
And still off balance and dazed and confused as everyone would be. Whisper will see a chance to help Ghost get out.
I don't want it. Leave me in here. I'm already dead.
Oh man. Whisper
What is dead may never die.
Eerie like goes over and says, "No,
Stop
let her
it.
go." Let her go.
she needs to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Whisper will drop to one knee, kind of swirl the ground around for a moment, and this large kind of icicle will appear. Launch it out. Ooh, but he's going to miss. It'll just kind of go, and it just kind of melts as it gets closer and goes, I probably should have seen that coming.
Ghost is trying to have every conceivable experience. And this is not one that has.
I've never been on fire inside a tar beast before. Light it up.
This is quite the experience.
I've never experienced a depth charge either. Do another of those. I'm still alive in here.
Send it, boys.
All right. The venom kicks in. That's maximum. That's 10 poison damage. Sweet. Just immediately sinking in. It's on fire, so go ahead and roll me a d4.
Take it
the
down.
fire.
2 fire.
2. Ghost, you take 2 fire damage
Oh,
as the
poor
beast that
ghosty.
you're in is on fire. But the beast itself is also burning.
You do your winter thing, and it's just a perpetual motion
True.
machine.
True.
And the ice blows by, puts out the fire, and you're like, no!
Set it back up.
I'm not done. I'm like a baked potato. I gotta simmer for a while.
A baked bean.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, Splint, you just lit it on fire, so you get another one. And Captain. We'll do Splint and Captain. Granted, it is dazed, so it has to crit to hit the Captain. No, it's going to miss both of you. 2 tar gobs shoot out towards you, and they connect together, and you're both able to just kind of like sidewind out of the way as they then smack and form a tar ball that falls to the floor.
Sweet.
Eerie.
Eerie. Okay.
Looks like a 3D movie down here.
It really does.
Yeah.
We've got the Colgate lighting going on in here. Not sponsored, but we could be. Reach out.
By Colgate.
Yeah, reach
Bring
out.
We all
on
brush our
Colgate.
teeth before.
This one shot is brought to you by toothpaste.
Can I have I score go up and give Ghost the help action for her next thing
Yeah.
that she's gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be I score. Eerie's turn.
The ghosts stand ready to help you, my lady. And you're like,
My loyal steed.
all right. Watchdog is gonna fire a little slingshot. Good hell, little slingshot. Good. 5 more damage. Not too shabby. This
Chip it
thing,
away.
for what it's worth, this thing is showing some serious wear and tear. It is
Okay.
poisoned. It's on fire. It's off balance. And it's still just kind of slowly trudging closer to this ballista. But you're doing some good damage to it, turn over turn. Tango, you've just been teleported for the first time in your life. How do you
True.
feel?
I am very confused.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to. Tango will ride next to the Rattlebones.
Yeah.
And hold action to see if it attacks
Yes.
on its turn.
Sure.
That's it.
Okay. Ghost, you are right where you want to be, so I've been told.
Okay, so I have my brush and stuff in one hand and my wiggly dagger in the other one.
Yeah.
I'd either like to do one of two things.
Yeah.
One, is it possible for me to like hit the foliage and try to make a spark inside of the oil fint next to the flash powder things that he threw inside?
Blow it all up.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
have Eerie assist me with trying to get that done. I want to blow it up from the inside.
Yes. So it's gonna be a little bit weird.
Yes.
I would love for you to make just an exploration test, as
Okay.
though you were trying to make like a campfire spark.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that. I'll say.
Shiatsu, no.
Yeah. So. Oh no! I'm sorry, Tien.
Okay. That's just flat exploration, so it's 19.
Oh yeah. That's. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you managed to, being stuck. You're like, come on, and you use the
push the
pullback
earring.
of the oil to just and make a bigger spark, and you're like, ah! There's a muted burst from the outside of this thing. I'll let you roll the big exploding damage from flash powder. So there are 3 undetonated powder sacks in there. And each one's going to do a d8 of fire damage. So go ahead and roll 3d8 fire damage.
You want to do 2 for me, and then I'll do 1?
Sure.
Look at that. Yeah, you want
Or
some of
let's
this?
do 1 for each of us. You do 1.
Okay.
Yeah, you do one, Joel.
There you go. Teamwork.
Boom.
3,
4.
7.
Hey.
14.
Yes. So 14 damage as you Ghost. What's going through your mind at this point? As you're doing this.
Ghost has been dead for a really long time, and has wanted to experience everything possible. Since being dead for so long, they haven't really had a birthday. So inside of it, she just says, "I'm gonna make you my birthday candle," and today is my death day.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to give you an extra point of damage for that catchphrase because you would have left this thing with 1.
Hell yeah.
But I'm going to make you my birthday candle. It's so good. As you pull your arms like this and just manage a spark from the inside.
Wow.
You are thrown clear like 20 feet back. Just at perfect peace. Just as Eerie floats behind you and like tries to slow your fly back out.
In the arms of an angel.
Yeah. Splint and
Slow-mo
the
flying
captain
Sarah
are
McLachlan.
yeah. Splint and Captain, you're pushed back from this kind of depth charges. This elephant just kind of like caves in for a second and then just explodes in this ring of like launched tar and fire. Ghost goes flying, watchdogs thrown off her feet, whispers thrown to the ground. Tango kind of rears up in fear. The rattlebones kind of like coils in on itself. You look back up and there's just 4 tar hooves and like a trunk.
God.
As Ghost lands like 20 feet away, charred and covered in like burning oil, and you're just like, but still alive.
Somehow.
If you'll allow me,
Yeah.
can I just like to reach out and just say, I made our sweaters. They're back in camp. Lead them well, Captain. And then just fall, and I would like, if it's possible, to stealth and just fade away into the wind and act like I've died. And
Just acting. Just performance.
and just
Yeah.
like fade away.
Give me okay, do an influence test,
Okay.
and that'll tell me how easy it is for you to stealth away after.
Okay. 17.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I have 1.
Yeah.
18.
Okay. So that you two give me intuition. Which, given the circumstances, 20. Oh no!
I got a 7.
7. Okay. Captain, it's your choice to call them out on it or not.
No, I won't.
But Ghost, as you land, you're like, the sweaters. Give them the sweaters. They're back in the camp. Splint, a medical physician for 30 years. This woman is dead. Captain, you see like the slightest little like, and like the eye kind of peers up, and there's like these really subtle breaths. to
Will
it.
you like?
Yeah, I'm really
And then
trying
just
to
kinda just-
float away.
Yeah, and then you just kind of go, and just float away.
Oh no.
Splint, you are watching someone's soul leave this mortal coil.
Ghosty, I'm so sorry. Oh no. What have I done?
We'll all wear the sweaters that are on.
We have to.
Which just love Ghost.
Sweet, creepy
you
Ghost.
took like 14 damage. You've got like 50 health. And you're just like, oh, Captain. Oh, no. The sweaters. But in that moment, as that oil fit detonates, the rest of your regulars are having a pretty tough time. They're like 30 man to an oilifant, and they're just like, they're like, cut it down, and they're like, the boys are stuck, and they're just really struggling. But it's at this moment that Nighthawk has prepared the second ballista shot, and it just goes and goes to fire.
Whoa, with all the people out, all our men out there? Dang, scary.
Yeah. As all of your men are holding off this whole onslaught, the ballista fires and all of the oilifants just kind of trail it with their eyes. They start marching towards the dome. They turn to leave as a lot of your troops are just kind of being dragged away as some of their fellow soldiers are trying to like pull them free. But as that ballista collides again with the same exact spot, there is a similar kind of like ripple formation that goes all the way around the dome. And everyone gets real quiet for a second before there is a concussive blast of force that just launches towards all of you. Ghost, you floated away, so you're fine. But in this moment, it is going to be an endurance contest
Oh damn.
between the Tal Kuri Enclave and the dome to see how many of you don't make it out of this explosion that is coming back towards you. So, we're going to go one at a time.
A wise ghost.
We're going to go one at a time. Captain, call it. Who's going first?
Out of like us?
Out of the
Or, like,
senior
between me
officers,
and-
including like Whisper, Bishop, Watchdog,
Yeah, let's start over there.
Busker.
Yeah, those ones.
Okay.
All of them.
The green will be the dome.
Okay.
The red will be the Tal Kuri.
Does the dome roll per person?
The dome's going to roll per person.
Okay.
It is an endurance contest between a force of nature that cannot crack that must, and the concussive shockwave that will then ripple through the enclave. So, we will start with Bishop. 5 and 1. Bishop got a natural 1.
Oh no!
As your lieutenant kind of like buckles down seeing the force coming in, and he yells to the troops, he just goes, "Get down!" Before his whole body just kind of like ripples, and as it reaches the far side of his face, he's just blown into dust. His rattle bones.
Your joke just saved your life.
Yeah. His rattle bones.
So unintentional.
Rattlebone's got a 6, and the dome got a 15.
Oh no!
So his rattlebones is similarly just
Bye.
dusted. Watchdog, a girl of about 14, fingers crossed.
Oh no.
Oh, no! Wait. I gotta check her stats. She's took a stat her endurance. It's a tie. I have to do rollies.
Oh boy.
I have to do rollies.
Oh wait. I will offer 1 mastery die.
Okay.
2.
2, I mean, it breaks the tie.
Yeah.
Watchdog is able to survive largely through the course of pure luck as Whisper kind of throws himself over and you as the captain are like, down! Let's roll for Whisper. Oh, he succeeds. Wow, that's way less dramatic. His is fine. I'm running out of people over here, so yeah,
Okay.
call it.
Do it up.
You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it.
Who are you rolling for first?
Me.
Call it.
Oh boy.
You have mastery.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll give you my last mastery. So 13.
If can I
I'm
choose
dead.
to be within range
dead.
and make this save and give him a
Mastery
die?
doesn't have range.
Mastery, you just have to be at the table as a player.
Oh, okay.
So you can, yeah,
I
you
still
can
kinda just
absolutely.
want to be in the in the blast radius.
Yeah, you can. As you're like, goodbye, Captain. It's all dramatic and peaceful, and you just explode.
But can I tack on another mastery dice? For
Yeah.
him? Okay.
Yeah.
Need a 4 or better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I roll.
You can do it. Get it.
Nope.
Oh no!
Adios.
Is that was Splint?
That was me.
Splint yourself, you explode. So Splint, you are watching what can only be described as a concussive blast wave just ripping through your soldiers. You're
You
like,
tried so hard.
as you're like, how am I gonna do this? The captain kind of runs and like dives to tackle you, and before you even get there, he's just
My blood just all over your armor.
it's like The Boys, man. He just explodes in the street.
No.
Splice. Yeah, go ahead and roll for Splice.
Splice. Oh.
Much better.
18.
Oh.
What's your
Splice doesn't have mastery and endurance.
Got 2 and he's got a 2 in it though.
so it goes to 17.
It's
Oh,
17.
so he only loses by 1.
Still not enough.
I don't have any mastery left to help you.
How many mastery died?
You have as many as your highest stat. So if
Okay.
you have a 4, you have 4 mastery dice.
I'll give
Oh,
a mastery
I
die.
rolled okay.
So roll a d6.
So you need a 2.
You get 2. Oh,
2 exactly.
So do we have to like?
you live.
Okay.
It is all or nothing.
Splice is alive.
Splice
barely.
lives.
Dang.
All right, Captain, call it.
All right. Here goes.
You have Eerie and Ghost. You have Captain and
we'll let
Tango.
you- the captain goes down with the ship, so I gotta go last.
He's volunteering to explode.
I was trying to give out the mastery before
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
dusted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll for Eerie.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't like that, Drew. Why do you do that?
Because it keeps rolling really high.
17.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
You don't have
Can I-
endurance for
Mastery?
mastery,
No, not
but you've
for-
got one left from Ghost.
Yeah, so can I give Eerie? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 19.
You
so
need a
I have to-
3.
Okay.
Average.
Oh.
Hey, Eerie lives. All right, Ghost. Good luck. You just did like the most
Floating
dramatic-
away as you do your goofy
Oh.
little thing.
You're gonna actually get vaporized.
You just see her and it's the, and as her spirit floats away, you hear, ooh.
Oh man! It's-
That's not
Okay.
bad. That's not bad.
Hey, okay, so
Pretty
it's 17.
Whoa.
21.
Plus, yeah.
21.
4.
Ghosty's chilling.
Ghost is just so at peace that you're like
power just
you're like
waves
be
over.
like water and everything
Yeah.
just flows right through.
like
You're
the
like
Flash.
that was very close.
Vibrates atoms as they
Yeah.
Here goes Tango.
Good luck.
Tango.
Oh.
12, 15.
15.
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
Natural 20? Oh, yeah, I can't even.
As
master
Tango
it.
is
Gone.
blasted away.
All
Captain,
right, Captain.
the Enclave has stood through many, many tribulations.
My friends and my steed are gone.
Yes.
I
Face your death with dignity, and then maybe live.
embrace what's coming. I've just been an average captain.
It's cocked. I'm gonna roll it again.
Oh.
As I stand up with my arms out, I apologize to Splint and Ghost in Tango with my 10.
9.
Oh!
You beat the odds. You beat the odds.
With my average 10.
You beat the odds.
Wow.
The most average.
All you needed was to be average.
All you needed was what you were.
Oh my god, the captain is so much survivor's guilt right now. It's not even funny.
What have I done?
I stand up and accept my fate and not die as all my
Yeah.
friends around me.
I'm the only one that questioned this whole thing. I'm like, what are we doing here?
You ready?
You're like,
you
it'll
ready
be
for
fine.
the big one?
We can retire.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll one more d20, and
Okay.
you're gonna times it by 100. Casualties of the Tal Kuri Enclave.
Whoa.
You ready?
A D20.
Yeah.
That'd be a huge number.
Crit. Natural
Crit.
20, yeah.
The-
2,000.
2,000 men are killed.
God. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Eviscerated.
That's the whole army. I'm
You
the only
crit.
survivor.
You crit that check.
I'm the only survivor. Oh my
Oh, so these surviving members,
and my rift kid.
the surviving members of the Tal Kuri Enclave are now a 14-year-old,
Yeah.
a witch man, the captain,
Yep.
a smattering of senior officer Riftkin, and a supernatural being that cracked the dome.
Holy crap. Everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, such is life. And as we bring our lovely one shot to a close, I was actually thinking, I was like, I don't think we're gonna kill everybody, and I was like, well,
Actually,
there's a chance. Yeah, I don't know.
These one shots are brutal.
They really are. But
I love it.
yeah, but
There's so much drama.
yeah, the whole thing of what I wanted to do was that there would be a crystalline dome on this new world, and the reason we were going to start playing is it cracked. So we've now seen
here's how.
the moment in which it cracked. They used an earthquake cannon, they fired 2 shots at it. But the Tal Kuri has survived worse, believe it or not. In the wake of the devastating power of the earthquake cannon, the Tal Kuri Enclave's remaining senior officers retreated from Sojourn's staff. We left the Arbiter's sarcophagus forever cracked. Though our names will be forgotten by Carcasso, our deed will live on in infamy, and our service continues to the Nighthawk. So ends the Book of Splint, former analyst to the Tal Kuri, and the tale of the jackals who cracked the sky.